90-Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After. Star Liz Woods is proving Big Ed Brown wrong every time she shares a new picture of her boyfriend, Jayson. Liz is a waitress manager from San Diego who became a famous face on reality TV after Big Ed started dating her on 90 Day. The Single Life. Big Ed and Liz were not the perfect fit, mainly because of their 30-year age difference and Big Ed's self-centeredness. He had already shown viewers how he was a bad partner when he dated Rose Vega from the Philippines. Big Ed and Liz broke up a record number of times, but she kept going back to him. Liz wanted to prove those fans wrong who accused the couple of being in a fake relationship. Fans also observed that Liz had self-esteem issues and was love-bombed by Big Ed. However, Liz thought enough was enough when Big Ed canceled their August 2023 wedding. Big Ed was bored with Liz and wanted to get rid of her before they could get married. Liz is now dating a man named Jayson and is happier than ever in the new relationship. Big Ed and Liz came face to face for the first time since their split while she was there at his house to collect her belongings. Big Ed apologized to Liz for what he said to her mom, Patty, in the previous episode about not having raised Liz right. Liz asked Big Ed to learn how to talk to women, but he replied that her mom wasn't being a woman. He had a request to make from Liz. Despite her saying she didn't want to hear about it, Big Ed told her to learn from the experience. He told her he wanted to be happy and was worried about her next relationship. He said that if Liz didn't change, she was never going to be happy. Liz didn't want advice from a man who didn't know how to talk to women. However, Liz knew that Big Ed was a narcissist who was projecting. Big Ed declared Liz was never going to find happiness if she didn't learn from their experience. Liz argued that while she was just wanting to say goodbye, Big Ed was trying to bring up the next man who was coming into her life. Big Ed's opinions haven't changed despite seeing how happy she is with her new boyfriend. Big Ed was interviewed by E.T. in May 2024, where he said he had met Jayson, who looked like a hunk. He admitted he was happy for Liz, but he expressed his concern to the interviewer. He said that everyone had issues that they needed to work on, and if they didn't, these issues rear their ugly head. He fears that Liz's new relationship is not going to last because Liz hasn't been able to deal with the same things he has dealt with. Liz started dating Jayson sometime in October/November 2023, as that's when she began posting about her dates with her mystery man on Instagram stories. At first, it seemed like Liz was on dates with Big Ed, but fans noticed that the man's physique didn't match Big Ed's, despite Liz's best efforts to crop his face and body. However, Liz also gave up hiding and pretending after a while and started posting photos that proved she was with a new man. In February 2024, Liz put an end to months of speculation by confirming her split with Big Ed. Liz celebrated Jayson's birthday by sharing a series of Instagram stories. One of them was a picture of her clinking glasses with her boyfriend captioned, "Happy birthday, babe." A second picture showed Liz wrapped in Jayson's arms. He stood tall with his back facing the camera. Liz added the song, "Say You Won't Let Go" by James Arthur to the story. The third story threw direct shade at Big Ed. Liz stood in front of a mirror in a black maxi dress. Her lover boy stood behind Liz, towering over her in a black outfit with his arms around her waist. Liz enjoyed soft-launching her new man on her social media, as fans kept scratching their heads with confusion. It looked like Big Ed and Liz had split because Liz was with a new man, but there were also news reports of her having married Big Ed in August 2023. Fans wondered if Liz and Big Ed were divorced, and some may have thought that she was in an open relationship. Their split was confirmed on the show only after 90-Day Fiancé. Happily Ever After. 8 showed Liz telling the cameras that Big Ed had called off their wedding. Still, in January 2024, Liz told her fans how much better her new boyfriend was than Big Ed. Liz was being snarky. She was throwing shade at her ex. She posted a story in January 2024 showing Jayson tying her shoelaces. Jayson was identifiable by his gold watch in the picture. Liz captioned it, "His stubborn princess." A few days later, Big Ed took a dig at Liz and Jayson by posting a photo of two girls tying up his shoes. He wrote, "My darn shoe came untied," and added the hashtags, "Mystery Girls Tie Big Ed's Shoe," and "Trip and Fall for Big Ed." Big Ed and Liz's mom had a heated exchange when she went with her to help pack her belongings before Liz headed to San Diego for good. Patty's confessional interview showed her fuming after she argued with Big Ed. Patty predicted that Big Ed was going to die a very, very lonely old man and going to spend the rest of his eternal life in purgatory health. He really hurt Patty's feelings because of how he behaved towards her and Liz. Jayson, on the other hand, is the exact opposite. In April 2024, Jayson hung out with Liz and her mom. Liz posted a picture in which Jayson was holding her hand while driving. She was sitting behind him while Patty was next to Jayson, but he didn't leave the opportunity to hold his girlfriend's hand whenever there was a red light. Jayson was driving Liz and Patty to watch Gabriel Fluffy Iglesias perform on his stand-up tour in San Diego. The 90-day fiancé, happily ever after. Star thanked her boyfriend for gifting her and Patty the show tickets.